You stand in front of the mirror and ask yourself, when did my belly change like this and why doesn't it feel like mine anymore? Well, during menopause, a lot of things change, especially your belly. Suddenly there's more and you wonder where it came from. And no, you didn't suddenly eat something wrong or do something wrong or move too little. These are hormonal and metabolic processes which you can influence. And in this video, you'll find out why belly fat is so stubborn right now and get 5 clear tips on how you can help your body get back into balance with ease and, of course, with results. What exactly is belly fat and why is it so dangerous? Belly fat isn't just what you can grab. The internal belly fat is much more dangerous. The so-called visceral fat, which wraps around your organs, around the liver, the intestines, and the pancreas. And this fat produces substances that promote inflammation, which then also affects your blood sugar, your hormones, and your energy. And it increases the risk of diseases like high blood pressure, heart attack, type 2 diabetes, and even certain types of cancer. And that's why it's so important to start right here, with love, but also with consistency. Here's the first tip. Get your metabolism into a fasting mode, preferably through intermittent fasting. It's one of the most powerful ways to lose belly fat. For example, don't eat for 16 hours, eat for 8 hours. Why does this work? Because during fasting periods, insulin levels drop and the body finally taps into its fat reserves. And that's exactly when the visceral fat is mobilized and additionally autophagy is activated. This is your natural cleansing and healing process which breaks down old sick cells and at the same time helps and strengthens your gut microbiome. And that's important for your immune system. And my recommendation is to start with 14 to 10. This means fasting for 14 hours and eating within a 10-hour window, ideally 2 meals, no more than 3. And then just increase it gently until you reach 16 to 8 and drink water or herbal teas and let your body relearn how to tap into its own energy reserves, namely your fat reserves, and preferably those around your belly. The second tip, move smart. That means high intensity interval training, strength and fascia training instead of counting calories. You don't need hours on the treadmill. Movement, and movement that really makes an impact. A combination of high-intensity interval training is especially effective here. That means short, intense intervals like high knees, squats, small jumps like burpees, or even strength training to build your muscles. Because muscles even burn calories while at rest. And what is often underestimated are stretching exercises with muscle tension, like we do with Dr. Petra Bracht. They activate the deeper tissue layers, improve blood circulation, and strengthen the connective tissue. Connective tissue is where metabolism occurs. So it's really important, and 3 sessions per week can already be enough if you stick with it. Tip number 3, eat lighter, plant-based, and high in fiber. That's actually also an anti-inflammatory shirt. Nutrition during menopause should definitely be like this. Light, nutrient-rich, and anti-inflammatory. What you should definitely avoid is sugar, white flour, processed foods, and too much animal fat. What strengthens you? That's clear. Lots of vegetables, lots of salads, legumes, berries, herbs. Healthy fats like avocado, flaxseed oil, hemp oil, nuts, and omega-3 fatty acids. From algae oil or from fatty fish like mackerel or herring, or even wild-caught salmon. And very important, no constant snacking in between. Give your digestive system breaks, and that way you avoid insulin spikes, nourish your gut, and activate fat burning. Tip number 4, your belly loves calm. That might sound strange since you're supposed to be moving right now. Yes, but still, listen closely because that's still true. That means you should reduce your stress and, of course, sleep better. During menopause, our bodies are more sensitive to stress and react more quickly with belly fat. The reason is cortisol, which is the stress hormone. It promotes fat storage specifically in that area, meaning the belly. What actually helps here? Consciously breathing for 10 minutes every day, having rituals instead of sensory overload, and saying no where it's necessary. I really like what Suzanne Fröhlich says about this. No is a complete sentence, she always says. That's true, but many of us still need to learn it. And good sleep is worth its weight in gold because lack of sleep lowers your metabolism and makes you crave sugar and fat. A restful night is often the first step to a calmer and also flatter belly. Tip 5, allow companionship, maybe through bioidentical hormone therapy. Not every woman needs hormone therapy. Well, it depends because it actually helps most of the time. And when we have too few hormones, a lot happens in our bodies. That's why we all actually benefit enormously from it. Bioidentical estrogen and progesterone. They can actually help bring the body back into healthy regulation with fewer hot flashes, with fewer sleep problems, with more energy, and often with less belly fat. It's important to find a doctor who thinks holistically and who is knowledgeable about bioidentical hormones. Not a one-size-fits-all approach, but a solution that fits you perfectly. And now here's my extra tip. Take care of your liver because it's your silent fat-burning center, which is often forgotten. Because your liver plays a crucial role in deciding whether your body stores fat or burns it. Above all, alcohol. Try drinking less or even no alcohol for a while. You see how the fat melts away. It's incredible. And then think about adding more bitter substances. Again, arugula, artichoke, radicchio, chicory, dandelion. And then please, no constant snacking, but also no snacks in between meals, and make sure to give your system regular breaks. The liver loves relief and thanks you with more energy, less bloating, and better fat regulation. So you're not alone and you're not powerless either. Belly fat during menopause is not a sign of lack of discipline, but rather an expression of your inner imbalance, which is currently not able to properly reorganize itself. And with the right steps, you can not only lose weight, but also feel at home in your body again. And that's exactly what it's all about, isn't it? It would be really great if you shared your experiences with us as well down in the comments. And if you know someone who has problems with their belly, it would also be great if you shared this video with them as well.